I think we just got the answer to one of the oldest battles in hip hop. Commercialism versus consciousness. Man versus machine. Awards versus sales. What's more important? Let's get off into it. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Read My Soul, and I'm back with another video for you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's being blessed. Yes, if you are watching this, you are on the right side of history. Go make it an amazing day. And like I like to say, I am not here to be right, I'm just here to be me. And if you're looking for the right opinion, I don't know where you can find that, but if you're looking for my opinion, you are in the right place. So let's get off into it, man. The dust is settled, and I think that the fans are the biggest winners in all of this. And I think we just got an answer to the oldest question in hip-hop. What's more important, sales, awards, commercialism, or consciousness? The biggest battle in hip-hop is deciding whether it's about record sales or it's about consciousness. How many people you inspire, having more social awareness, or is it money, cars, girls, record sales? We just seen this battle, and we're in a pivotal point in society where people are starting to realize having a bunch of houses and having a bunch of cars and a bunch of money and a bunch of fake friends and a bunch of meaningless things isn't as important as having family. People are starting to realize that, you know, the Netflix is a little boring, that the doom scrolling is getting a little old, and I think people are starting to realize what's important in life. And I think that the reason why Kendrick Lamar won is because he was able to paint Drake as the establishment. And I think that Drake is the physical manifestation of commercialism. I had a video recently about what Mos Def said about Drake's music, how it's, you know, pop and it's good shopping music.
So it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
And I think that that is true about Drake. I think Drake has said this about himself multiple times.
I would have all of your fans if I didn't go poppin'. I stayed on some conscious shit.
He's basically telling you, I'm a pop star. He has a song called Pop Star. It's nothing wrong with that, but hip hop started out as being anti-culture, being anti-corporation.
But it wasn't hip-hop, because hip-hop would have got on that mic and said, "F the Grammys. You dissed us for 49 years now. That would have been in a rhyme."
And I think that for the entirety of hip-hop, the biggest hip-hop artists have always been anti-establishment. You know, even DMX, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, if you really peel back the layers and you listen to their lyrics, Run DMC, all of these guys, they have been anti-establishment. Hip-hop music came out of rock and roll, came out of jazz, came out of blues, came out of disco, and all of these things at the time were seen as counterculture. I think hip-hop in its core, in its essence, is anti-commercialization, but because it's so profitable, just like everything else, it is now used to push corporate interest.
You know it used to be mad love, so take a look what you've done.
That's kind of the way to really make money. I think that Kendrick Lamar may be really hated because he's found a way to give you diet consciousness. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you out there. No disrespect to Kendrick. He's clearly one of my favorite artists. I've kept J. Cole back here just because I think J. Cole did the smartest thing out of all of them. He's like, man, I ain't tap dancing for massa. I'm getting up out of here. Y'all go ahead and kill each other on screen. I ain't about to do that. I'm going to choose peace. Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists, but there's a lot of naysayers out there that think he isn't as lyrical, he isn't this conscious person. He himself on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers said,
Like it when they pro-black, but I'm more Kodak Black.
He's more Kodak Black than he is a pro-black activist. The reason why he was gone for a long time is because he was kind of painted to be this kind of savior figure. One of my favorite songs off Mr. Morale is Savior, where he's basically telling you, like, find it just as difficult to love thy neighbor. So I think that Kendrick Lamar himself is hated because he's found a way. He beats the Matrix. He's never really done anything besides this beef that you can say isn't, you know, honorable in moral. You know, he's been walking that fine line of being this good kid in a mad city.
Okay, I see what you did there.
In a mad world. And I think that Drake has had a difficult time. I think because of Drake's success, he's a victim of his success. He has had a hard time of, you know, he's wanting to toe that line. He's wanting to be, you know, with the 21 Savages of the world, with the Gucci Mans of the world. But everything about him just screams commercialization. I mean, even from his past being on Degrassi, and his religious belief is affiliated with those out there who believe these are the people who own hip hop, who control hip hop. That's a better word, control hip hop. Let's not say own, but you know, who made the most money this weekend or this past month?
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
You know, the record labels probably made the most money. One of the best strategic moves that Kendrick did to even further prove that Drake is the establishment was allowing content creators to use the music and not sending copyright strikes to content creators. So everybody in the culture at the lower level was able to eat.
Everybody was able to eat off this beef. And for Kendrick Lamar to double back and think about the reaction community and remove all copyright from his songs. Kendrick Lamar is a W mans, bro.
What Kendrick did was masterful, man. He painted Drake as the system. He painted him as the establishment, and it stuck. Just because Drake wants to be famous, it seems like Drake wants his flowers. He wants, and he's been talking about it. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Y'all can't do what I do. I make the most sales. I'm keeping the lights on. Everything that Drake has been was just used against him masterfully. This was a highlight of one of the biggest battles that hip hop has yet to face, and I think the world is fighting this battle of consciousness and consumerism. How many Stanley Cups do I really need?
Looks like a scene from Black Friday shopping about a decade ago. Target shoppers fighting to get their hands on the limited edition Valentine's Day Stanley Cup.
How many sneakers do I really need? And I think that for me, with my content, I like to have a deeper message. Even though I love sneakers and I love shoes, I always try to reflect on myself and see how I can grow. What Kendrick was saying was basically, this dude wants to be famous. I could care less. He's going to say all these lies about me. I spoke about him on Mr. Morale. I cleansed myself. I put myself out there. I Eminem myself. I 8 Miled myself. I be Rabbit myself. He cleansed himself. And I think that's one of the hardest things to do because it opens you up for people to attack you. I appreciate it. Mr. Morale is now getting more spins. People are starting to listen to it. And I think that it's one of the most important hip hop's albums of all time. And I think that Drake really needs to go self-reflect and go get some experience. Go away for a while. Just go learn about who you are and not who you want the people to believe you are.
You are an oppressed black man from the ghetto.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding this one, man.
Hey, think Tupac.
And I think that we just got the answer to one of the biggest fights that humans have been having. What's more important? Consumerism? Being liked by a bunch of people, having a bunch of followers on Instagram? Or is it fighting your demons and loving your family and being okay with not being okay with being flawed and being a human, you know, trying to fix your mistakes? I think Drake got baited into this. He got baited into this, and to me, it was bad.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
It was bad. The fool can't play the wise man, but the wise man can play the fool. And I think that's what we saw on display. It was masterful. As a chess player, I saw Kendrick baiting him in to deny one allegation about, hey, we fed you fake information. This was chess. If you play chess, this was masterful. To deny one allegation, he confirmed another allegation. That's basically the equivalent of you taking somebody's bishop, but you lost your queen because you were so thirsty to say, hey, we fed you information, but you got snakes in your camp. It was masterful, man. And I think that we saw the answer to a question that I've had in hip hop for a while. What's more important? Commercialization or consciousness? What is more valued in the world? Awards or record sales? Word to Justin Hunt, man. I don't have the answer to these questions, man. I don't have the answers, but I'm telling you, I was thoroughly entertained. Kendrick did everything Drake could do. If whatever you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. That's literally what we just saw on display, and it was masterful, man. I am glad that this happened, as though I do not really value Drake as much anymore because he's Milli Vanilli to me. I'm just going to be honest. You're talking to a biased individual. He's Milli Vanilli to me. To find out that he has so much help, it just makes him out to be the machine, the machine. And Kendrick just doing things by himself. You know, people hate the West Coast. People hate his voice. People hate to be preached to, right? And this was a landslide victory in my eyes. I'm just being honest with you. Every angle Drake basically got from Mr. Morale, Kendrick cut him down at every angle, man. And It answered a really big question for me. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a video, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel. What's more important, record sales or awards? Consciousness or commercialization? I'm out of here. Peace.